welcome to our weekend vlog. We have started a little late. It's Saturday afternoon. Sam was working this morning, so it's just been me and the babies, kids. I don't know what to call them now, they're 18 months old. I want to call them babies, so I'm going to carry on calling them babies. They are my babies. Me and the babies have been to the car boot sale this morning while Sam was at work. Then we came back, had some lunch, which was a complete fail. We had some leftover curry from a couple of days ago, which they are not keen on, so I then made cream cheese bagels with cucumber, which they also weren't keen on, so for lunch they pretty much just had a rusk. They're not bad eaters, but they're not the best either. So they had some lunch and went down for their nap. They're now up for their nap. Sam is back from work and we are going to go to the garden centre. Now the nights are getting lighter, when the babies have gone to bed, we'll get out into the garden and do some work. We've been clearing out weeds and edging and tidying up, trying to make it look nice for the summer. We've also started growing some bits. So we have strawberries and we officially have our first strawberry, which is coming through, which is very exciting. We've got tomatoes as well. So we've got 2 tomato plants, 6 strawberry plants. What else have we got? Oh, we've got potatoes. So we've got some potatoes in a big tub, and we've got some beans that are growing. We did have huge slug problems. I mean, we still have slug problems. So we've started putting beer in little plastic tubs below everything, and that's catching the slugs. We've also got some chard, but I don't think that's growing. So all we've got is strawberries, tomatoes, beans and potatoes. But this is our first time growing anything. So we're just looking to get an A for effort, really. So today from the garden centre, we're looking to get some soil. We've got a few pots where the flowers or plants from last year have now died. So we need to get plants to replace those because we've just got some empty pots. I say empty, they do have weeds in them. And we've got a patch of wall which would look nice with a climber. So we're going to get a climber as well. So yeah, soil, a couple of plants, a climber, and we'll see if there's any bits that catch my eye as well. So the plan this afternoon is garden centre, and then tomorrow we're going to do, or tonight and tomorrow we're going to do a bit in the garden. Right, let's go to the garden centre. Alaska mixed. It wants a sunny spot and basically likes to be abused. Don't feed it, don't water it. That's literally what it says. Protect from slugs. I think we should get some of them and put them in the hanging basket. I think you can eat them, I think. It doesn't say that. £5. They look quite pretty as well. Salvia Mystic Spires. Sun and good in pots. Oh, it's as soft as it looks. Usually when you see something that looks soft, you touch it, it's like, ah, it hurts. I like these. I feel like they look kind of ugly, but like I've never seen anything like that before. African breeze. We need some soil. There's a science to it. But we don't want any scientific stuff, we just want the cheapest stuff. Quantity over quality. So we're getting that stuff. I choose now to film you.
That's how it's kind of done.
They're impressed.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've got what we came for. We got a salvia for in our pot. We got a purple clematis to climb up our wall. I can't remember what the other thing is, but we've got something else to put in a hanging basket, and we've got some compost. Pan. Nasturtium. Daisies. Yeah, daisy. Flowers. Oh no. You be gentle to the flowers. Hello, it is Sunday and we're on our way to Portsmouth. We had a lie-in this morning, which was a nice treat. Usually babies get up about 6:30. Well, I say 6:30, between 6 and 6:30. I have an alarm set up for 7:30 just in case they don't get up. And this morning it went off and they were still asleep. So, I mean, we had a late night last night because we went to the garden centre quite late, which put us behind for the bedtime routine. So we're on our way to Portsmouth. We are quite late, it's already 10:30. When we have a day out, we usually like to get out before this. We're going to do a little bit of shopping, and then we're going to walk along the front whilst the babies have their nap. Hopefully get a Starbucks. After Centre Parks, I'm well into the mocha frappuccino with cream. It's everything. So we'll get one of those, walk along the front, and then when they get up from their naps, we're booked into a restaurant called Spice Island, which is right near the harbour. So that should be nice. We've not been there since well before I was pregnant. So yeah, we're going to go there with a couple of friends that we've not seen for a while, and have a Sunday roast, which we've also not done for ages. So yeah, it should be a really good day, hopefully. We already had a bit of a mishap. We forgot August's muslin. He is very attached to it, and we actually had to wean him off having it with him. Because he would just have it in his mouth all the time, which, you know, was impairing his ability to sort of progress with his speech, and we just thought, like, hygiene wise it wasn't very good. And anyway, so we've weaned him off of having that, which was like a dummy to him, really. So like dummies, when people transition from not having them, I think people do have them just for sleep. So that's the kind of approach that we've taken. So we do give it to him while he naps, and when he goes to bed at night, they're the only 2 times a day that he has it. And when we were at Centre Parks, we forgot it one time and it was not good. So we forgot it today. I had to turn around. Luckily we're only 5 minutes away from home, and parked up and got Sam to run back inside and get it. And he was very quick. So we have the muslin now. We can't say that word too often because he knows what it means. And we'll start crying, so I won't say it again. We've arrived and we're in Old Portsmouth, I think it's called, which is where we're going to end up, near Spice Island restaurant, and we're going to go inland towards town, do a little bit of shopping, and see what we can find. The babies were alright, to be fair, in the car, so they've got some malt loaf now. They were hungry, so they've got some malt loaf and some raspberries for a snack whilst we do some shopping. And it is a beautiful day. It's so nice, and actually there's not that many people here, to be honest, but it is Sunday, so. My favourite colour. What? Haddock and fish pie? That's amazing. No, smoked haddock. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. We're on our way home. We had a good time in Portsmouth. It didn't all go to plan, I will be honest. It was started really well. We got there, and what did we do first? We got there, we went into town, we went into a few shops, and this is where it started going wrong. So it didn't take very long for it to start, going badly. We went to Starbucks to get my favourite mocha frappuccino, and it wasn't very nice. So we went to Starbucks to get my favourite mocha frappuccino, and it wasn't very nice. So I was very disappointed. The disappointment did not end there. We then went to go walk along the seafront, and we got a puncture in the pushchair. So we decided we still walked like a fair way to get down to the seafront. So we didn't go to the seafront in the end. We went to a nice green under some shade, nice and peaceful. We thought they'd sleep in the pushchair, we'd sit there for an hour or so, and then we'd make our way to the restaurant. Well, August fell asleep quite well, and Evie did not. She did not go to sleep, and we've been so lucky with their sleep that this has never happened to us before. We've never not had a nap, so we didn't know what to do. She is at the moment danger napping in the back of the car at 5 o'clock, which we've also never had the experience of, so we're going to see how this goes. But yeah, so we waited for August to wake up, and then we went to the park, and it was really nice. Evie didn't seem tired or grouchy at all, which was great, if not a bit worrying. We then went to, I said earlier we were going to Spice Island. We booked into Spice Island. We did not mean to book at Spice Island. Where we were actually meant to go was Stilham West, which is on the other side of the street to Spice Island. And oh my god, it's not the best food in the world, but it's the best position. The table that we had, the view that we had was so perfect, and the babies kept seeing the boats go past and shouting boat, boat, and it was so lovely. So we went there with a couple of friends, and it was Sunday roast, but none of us had a Sunday roast. I had fish and chips. The babies had some pesto pasta with some peas, which they really liked, and they also had some of our fish and chips. And now we're on our way back. So even though we had a nap fail, it was still a nice time. It was just quite stressful when we realised Evie wasn't going to get her nap. We'll see how she is when we get home. We're about 20 minutes away, so she's not going to get a great deal of time. So we're going to get home, do bedtime routine, keep our fingers crossed, hope that she does go down and sleeps throughout the night. But yeah, when they're down, we're going to do a bit of gardening and get the plants that we bought yesterday planted, and do a bit of de-weeding and try and get the garden looking summer ready. Try and get the garden looking summer ready. Good evening. It's now Sunday around 8 o'clock. We came back, did bath time with the babies, did a bit of pottering in the garden. Definitely didn't do enough. We should have done more really, but I'm just so tired. So we planted a clematis, which is going to fill a blank space on our wall in the garden, there's not much growing there at all really. It needs a bit of colour, so hopefully that will start to grow. We're going to do a hanging basket. We've not done that. That's a job for a later time. And we were going to plant a salvia, that's just a big plant, in an empty pot that we had. And I went to go and do it, and that pot had a dahlia in it last year, which I thought had died. And out of nowhere, from the ashes, there's a dahlia coming. It's coming back. So we're going to leave it and see what it does. So on the shopping list, we have a large plant pot. They are blooming expensive though. It's like £20 for a large plant pot, and that's for minimum. So we'll see. My partner has a habit of driving past people's houses when they're outside for free, so we'll just hope that happens again. But if not, we'll have to buy one or two. So it's Sunday evening. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to now have a cider and do a big pile of folding, which is sat right next to me, and watch some baby reindeer stuff. We've just finished it. We were watching something else. We were watching 13 Reasons Why, and it's obviously really sad, so we thought we'd watch something that was funny. It's not funny. Spoiler alert, it is very dark. It's a little bit funny in the first episode, and then it just gets darker and darker. So, it's a good watch. I would recommend it, but prepare yourself. It is not the comedy that we were expecting it to be. I don't know why I thought it was a comedy. I don't know. So I'm just about to watch some stuff on YouTube about baby reindeer, about the backstory. So yeah, and then it's work next week. So yeah, signing off. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please subscribe and like this, and hello to my new subscribers.